saw them laying there before me. What were they doing there? It felt like home, it must be alright. Or was it all a dream? Was it all a crazy dream? Memories replay before him, all the tiny moments of his life. Lying around a bed on a Saturday morning, 2 daughters and a wife. 2 daughters and a beautiful wife. While on earth his friends come over, shocked and horrified. Dolls and flowers by the storefront, and everybody cried. Everybody cried and cried. Is there vengeance up in heaven? Are those things left behind? Maybe every day is Saturday morning. 2 daughters and a wife. 2 daughters and a beautiful wife. 2 daughters and a beautiful wife. 2 daughters and a beautiful wife.
I'm not supposed to cry before midnight.
You said that. They lied to you.
I don't know. Y'all want to hear like a love song or not? Or y'all want to hear a new song? How about a new song? Another new song? Okay. Man, I love y'all. Y'all are sweet talking.
What is it, baby?
All right, let's do.
Let's blow the roof off the music box.
Play this one. No, we're gonna play this. Right. This one. Here we go. Okay. So I've been writing songs a long time. I started writing songs when I was 8 years old, and I've written so many damn songs, and it's one of the things. It's the thing in life that's kind of, when everything else went to shit, it was kind of the thing I could kind of hold on to like a life raft, and so a lot of my songs are kind of life raft songs, and so this is how it goes. But after all these years, I still don't really understand it. I mean, I'm thankful for it. And I've honed my craft and all that shit, but that don't mean shit. I mean, I'm sorry, a bunch of craft without something, that other thing, don't really mean shit to me. And my favorite songs aren't the ones that are crafty. They're the ones that are just, they feel like they just happened somehow. And this is kind of one of those songs. It just happened. When I wrote it kind of quick, and it was like I was picking up a transmission from a distant star. And I played it for my wife, and she's like, wow, that's really kind of beautiful. Is that about me? What? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, no, not wrong answer. But because she wasn't exactly, she was kind of scared when she asked me. She was kind of scared I'd say yeah. Well, it was a hard year, 2020 sucked. And I wrote this around December, so it's been a long year. And so when she asked me, she was really, really bracing herself for yes. But it wasn't. And I'm like, no, it's not, no. I don't know, have no idea what the fuck it's about, but it's not about you, I promise. And then I started thinking about it. I said, well, what the fuck? What is it fucking about? And I didn't know. I was thankful for it. I liked it. It felt good. I don't know what it's about. So the other night I was in Nashville. Was it Nashville? No, it was Asheville. I was in Asheville, North Carolina, and I was about 3/4 through the song, and it occurred to me that I wrote this song for my friend Jimmy, who passed away in October, and I didn't know that, but I did. I wrote this song for him, and it ain't about him. It ain't any kind of a literal analogy, so his family members don't need to call me and cuss me out or nothing. But he somehow his spirit, his specter is what it is. So this song's called "Shake and Pine." Blood on the sawdust, light pouring in from a broken window pane. I shake and pine, didn't really mean to do me wrong this time. Waking up as we go along to fake and find reason and rhyme, the strength to carry on. Till there's nothing left for you to grab a hold of, till I spiral out of control. Shake and pine, decide for an answer to this nursery rhyme. Ballet dance, and walk towards the sun. And the fall, lost in the footlights and the fall. scratching, but it feels alright. They need to blow it out to Sanford tonight. Both it ain't sane. The water here's more bills than money. I can do the math. Trying to stay focused on the righteous path. Trying to stay focused as we drive down the road from the ditches and the curves and the heavy load. Ain't worried about things hanging in my grasp. We're trying to stay focused on the righteous path. Trying to stay focused on the righteous path. There's this friend of mine I've known all my life. Can't get it right, no matter how he tries. Got kids he ain't seen, a bunch of ex-wives, a list of bad intentions about 8 miles wide. Trouble with the lonely IRS. Where it get the money's anybody's guess. He's a long way off, but if he was to ask, say I'm trying to stand on it. Trying to stay focused as we drive down the road, like back in high school before the heavy load. Now the brakes are thin and the curves are flat. We're trying to hold steady on the righteous path. Trying to hold steady on the righteous path. We're hanging out. We're hanging on, doing the best we can to keep on keeping on. We got messed up minds for these messed up times. There's a thin line. And I'm trying to hold steady on the righteous path. 80 miles an hour with a worn out map. Ain't worried about things that ain't in my grasp. We're trying to hold steady on the righteous path. Trying to hold steady on the righteous path.
Yeah! What a great lady! Oh my God, it's the band of the TV!
Me too. So thank y'all. It's been great.
The company I keep!
I will. I promise.
Sorry for yelling from the crowd.
If the lights were on, you'd be able to see. There's like a stormtrooper and Darth Vader watching you every move. So you better not fuck up. They got lightsabers and they will fuck you up. Just saying. But you don't have to worry about them because it's dark. So you can't see them. So it's all okay. That's what this song's about. It's called Watching the Orange Clouds. Go ahead and holler for help. No one's gonna save you. These voices that were hard to protect only betray you. Now it feels all going down. I'm just standing on This bottom's so damn deep. Hoping one day we'll rise and move to some better place. We can look back on nightmares of this endless spring, watching the orange clouds, watching the orange clouds. And I'm trying to find a way to help to make it all better. I'm just trying to find a way to help to make it all better. I'm just trying really hard to find a way to help to make it all better. I'm just trying really hard to find a way.
Oh no! Welcome back, man. Fucking sinkhole.
I've always been a religious man, I've always been a religious man. But I met the banker and it felt like sin, he turned my bailout down. Banker man, let into me, let into me, let into me. Banker man, let into me, and he spread my name around. He thinks I ain't got a lick of sense, cause I talk slow, my money's spent. I ain't the type to hold it against, but he better stay off my farm. Cause it was my daddy and his daddy's before, and his daddy's before, and his daddy's before. 5 generations and an unlocked door and a loaded burglar alarm. Lots of pictures of my pretty family, lots of pictures of my pretty family, lots of pictures of my pretty family in the house where we were. The house stood through 5 tornadoes, droughts, floods, and 5 tornadoes. Rather wrestle an alligator than to once a banker's storm. Cause he won't even look me in the eye, just text the land and apologize. Pen and paper and a friendly smile, he said the deed is done. Sound he hears my daddy spinning, sound he hears my daddy spinning, sound he hears my daddy spinning over what the banker done. Followed up with some banana pudding and a walk around the farm. Strung a few from a Keytown hill and asked him how it feels to lose the last thing on earth that's real. I'd rather lose my legs and arms, rather bury his body in the old sinkhole, rather bury his body in the old sinkhole. Bury his body in the old sinkhole. 'Cause I'm tired of waiting around for it to trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, trickle down. Damned if I wouldn't go to church on Sunday. to church on Sunday. Damned if I wouldn't go to church on Sunday. Look the preacher in the Bobby went for a joyride with my best girl. Party. It was almost June, 3/4 moon illuminated the rain-soaked street like a candy wrapper. I guess that's why Bobby had his lights off. Tear-assing through them back streets of town and deserted country roads where me and Bobby tear-assed so many times ago. Sometimes with my best girl, and sometimes Bobby had him one too. But this night he banked that curve just a little too hard, and that 442 went airborne. Hit a telephone pole and split in two. Bobby's skull was split right in two, and my girl, pinned in her seat, partially embedded in the dashboard. And for the next 20 minutes, the only sound in the night was the sound of her screams and the sound of the wheels still spinning. But when the story was told the next day at the graduation ceremony, everyone said that when the ambulance got there, they could still hear Freebird playing on the stereo. After all, it's a very, very long song. Church blows up in Birmingham for a little black girl's kill for no goddamn good reason. Now this hate and violence can't come to no good end. A stain on the good name. And a whole lot of good people dragged through the blood and glass. Blood stains on the good name. And all of us take the blame. Meanwhile in North Alabama, some picket comes to town to record some sweet soul music that must show sound. Meanwhile in North Alabama, Aretha Franklin comes to town to record some sweet soul music that must show sound. Now in California, a rock star from Canada wrote a couple of great songs about the bad shit going down. Southern man in Alabama certainly told some truth, but there's a lot of good folks down here. Neil Young just wasn't around. Meanwhile in North Alabama, Leonard Skinner comes to town to record with Jimmy Johnson at must show sound. And they met some real fine people and a bunch of racist pieces of shit. And they wrote a song about song. So he wrote Powderfinger for Skinner to record, but Spotty ended up singing Sweet Home Alabama to the Lord. Urban legend says that Neil helped carry Ronnie's casket to the ground. But my way of thinking of something is gonna need both of them around. Ronnie and Neil, Ronnie and Neil. 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 Rock stars today, and that's real. Speaking of my eyes on how they feel. Two guitars blast Ronnie and Neil. Two guitars blast Ronnie and Neil. Two guitars blast Ronnie and Neil. My mama told me your life is such a wreck. You're dumber than dog shit, is what my daddy said. And I was just 13 when they showed me the door. I keep their picture, but don't look at it no more. My first wife told me you need to get a life. My second wife told me to get another wife. And I brought a bottle and the rental cars wrapped around that tree. So come on, darling, if you want to be number 3. Sometimes I feel like shit. Sometimes that ain't half of it. Sometimes I'm so high, I'm scared to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm lower than the company I keep. And I held down no motherfucking job since 1984. And I get by holding up convenience stores. I get by on liquor and Cooley's good looks. God damn it, I'm scared. Which one might run out first? Sometimes I feel like shit. Sometimes that ain't half of it. I'm so high, I'm scared to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm lower than the company I keep. despise. See my future, and I'm scared to close my eyes. Is that my ghost that I see in my fears? Just my reflection in my mama's tears. Sometimes I feel like shit. Sometimes that ain't half of it. Sometimes I'm so high, I'm scared to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm lower than the company I keep. Sometimes I'm lower than the company I keep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Woo! So I grew up in Muscle Shoals, Alabama area. I was actually on the other side of the river. I was on the Florence side and out on Shoals Creek. And this meant I had a Killen zip code, whatever that means. Killen's where you didn't want to drive over 55 because they'd give you a ticket. It was a speed trap. It was like one of the most notorious speed traps in all of Alabama, which is saying a lot. And but nonetheless, they call that whole area the Muscle Shoals area, and it was a dry county when I was growing up, which was awesome. It was awesome, man, because I like to drink, and people are going to drink, and if they don't have legal sales, then they got bootleggers, and if you're underage, bootlegger don't give a shit. I was 16, I looked 13. And if I had $20, they would sell me whatever the fuck I wanted. It was awesome. Or you could drive to the Tennessee state line, which is 15 miles each way, windy, hilly, 2-lane road. People got killed a lot. But up there they had package stores that sell you beer. They didn't give a shit how old you were too. They didn't give a fuck. And they had honky tonks, and I don't say that like being all country or anything. I mean like they had motherfucking honky tonks. That's it. Put the honky in honky tonk. And, they had Johnny's Club, and they had Bobby's Club, and they had Dee's Place. And then they had the nicer one, the classy one. It was called Club 13. You had to join it. It was a membership. It was $1. And they had Roman numerals in their sign because they were classy. And then around the time I turned legal, they voted liquor in my hometown. Have I not lived a charmed life or what? So I had this vision. It's like, oh man, this is going to be awesome because we're going to get like cool clubs and like the cool bands are going to come play here, and we're going to be the next Athens, Georgia. And my band, Adam's House Cat, we're going to be the next REM. It didn't work out that way. No, what happened is they voted liquor in, and then all them honky tonks up at the state line closed and then reopened in Colbert County. And so we had all of the same clubs that were at the line. They were just at home then, including Club 13. They kept the Roman numerals too, because they were classy.
XIII.
Now my band, Adam's House Cat, we weren't particularly loved at home, and we didn't really tour enough to be loved anywhere else either. So it was kind of a dead end, but nonetheless, it's a pretty good band too, I might say. But me and Mike Cooley, and we had a killer fucking drummer, Chuck Tremblay, and we had John Cahoon on bass for most of the time. And we got to be pretty fucking good, but nonetheless, 18 people at best on whatever night he'd book us, so we didn't get booked there very often. But the owner of Club 13, he liked us pretty good, so he would throw us a bone. Like whenever there was like a hairdo cover band that needed an opening act, he would pay us a couple $100 to come do it. And Cooley would wear a dress. And we opened for Sidewinder, Radio Tokyo, all the different cover bands. And like I said, the last time we did it, we were actually opening for tonight at Club 13, Sidewinder. A special guest, Adam's House Cat. That's pretty much how it was. And Cooley wore his dress. He wore the red dress, slit up the middle. He looked disturbingly like Cher. And these are all true stories. So at any rate, I wrote this love song about all that. And it's called Welcome To, with the number 2, you know, like Prince, because it was the 80s. Welcome to Club 13, with the Roman numerals. Because it's classic. The parking lot is packed. Everyone's waiting outside. Meanwhile, Adam's House Cat is the open night. Train songs of people who died. Train songs of people who time next year. down with me. She took time out from her really busy schedule and family obligations to come down and hang out with me for a couple of days. And she's out there selling posters. So y'all go see Laura. They're all signed. But I'll come out after the show, after I catch my breath, and anybody that's still hanging out, I'll be happy to personalize one too. So y'all.
Let's buy you a beer.
I'll post it. I got beer. I got more beer than I drink.
Come back, little star. Come back, little star.
All right, this is big fat man riding a mechanical bull in slow motion, like Deborah Winger. And he gets knocked off, and I think he's heard as a bitch facing facts and figures. There's a band on stage that used to be used their own, but no one's listening, and they're asked to turn down. Politely obliged, no such thing as a free ride. And it ain't my night, and it ain't my town, and I ain't being condescending. It's just the opening slot, and I hit my mark. As the crowd is thinning, but the man's on the guest list, so I guess it'll be alright. The man's on the guest list, so I guess it'll be alright. The man's on the guest list, so I guess it'll be alright. On the guest list. Come and they haul off that urban bovine Knievel. Yeah, see, my friend, now give him all my money and tell myself it's a necessary evil. But it's all such a fleeting thing, so I guess I best try and enjoy it. All this beauty in just enough time to figure out how to destroy it. Just the opening night. And it ain't my night, and it ain't my town, but I'd be lying if I said I can't relate. The opening act and the van is packed. I'm hauling ass to another state. When I'm driving north as the sun is rising, talking salvation, and the tank is half full. I reached over and changed the station. Just the opening act. Once upon a time, there was a guitar player out of Cabotstown, Georgia. His name was Gregory Dean Smalley. And he was a belligerent bastard. And he cussed more than I did. He was more out of tune than I am. He wrote a lot of songs. He was badass. He played in a bunch of bands, one of which was the Diggers, which was like my favorite band when I first moved to Georgia. And they were just belligerent, and I loved them. But unfortunately, Greg got really sick. He got AIDS back in the days when it was just a death sentence and there was no hope. And he decided, well, fuck it. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die doing what I love. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock every fucking night I can. And so he basically put together like all these different bands with different friends of his, and they played night after night after night. He played over 100 shows the last year he was alive. And this is a guy like in the final stages of dying from a horrible disease. And I had the privilege of getting to be the sound man for a few of those shows. He'd come play at the Hi-Hat in Athens where I worked. And I'd always go in early and get everything ready for him because he'd be waiting for my ass. And get everything all ready. And I'd always bring a joint, because I knew he liked to smoke dope and it made him feel better. So I'd bring a joint and he'd sit upstairs in the office before he'd play and we'd smoke a joint and just kind of talk and hang out. Now, I didn't know him well, I just knew him a little bit, but I really respected him, and he was life-changing watching those shows because he was so fucking sick, and yet he would go up there every goddamn time and just kill it. And sometimes he put a bar stool behind him to lean on when he wasn't singing, but he stayed on his fucking feet. And one night he saw I opened for him, and he liked my songs, and so he asked me if I wanted to open for him in Atlanta. And that was my first time getting to play Atlanta. I played Dottie's opening for Gregory Dean and the Bubba Maddox, one of his bands. And during his set, he was really sick by then. He was really in his last stages. And during the middle of the song, he started coughing and he kind of skipped a verse. And when the song was over, he walked up to the microphone and goes, "I'm sorry about that second verse, but I didn't wear a rubber." That was Gregory Dean Smalley. And so right around that time, he invited my band to open for him. He put on this festival every year at the Star Bar called Bubba Palooza, and he asked my band to play it. And I was so thrilled I was going to get to play the fucking Star Bar. That was one of my dreams. We're going to hopefully sell it out one day. And so we played the Star Bar. And so I called him to thank him for the invite, and his wife answered. And she's like, he's sick, he's in the hospital, he ain't coming home. And so I went and walked my dog in the field behind my house, and I wrote this song. It came to me like a lightning bolt. I wrote it down, and I wrote it before he died. It's called The Living Bubba. Wake up tired and wake up pissed. Wonder how I ended up like this. I wonder why things happen like they do. But I don't wonder long, 'cause I got a show. From the AZT, broke at my bank 'cause the shit ain't free, but I'm here to stay at least another week or two. And I can't die now, 'cause I got another show. Wait till I die for sympathy. Just help me with this sound and a guitar or two. And I can't die now, 'cause I got another show to do. And don't give me no preaching, no self-serving. I ain't no angel, nobody's deserving. I can dance on my own grave, thank you. But I can't die now, 'cause I got another show to do. Some people keep saying they won't last long, but I got my bands, I got my songs. Liquor, beer, and nicotine to help me on. And I'm drunk and stubborn as they come. Chain smoke, guitar picking, till I'm gone, 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 gone. And they got no political agenda. And they got no message for the youth of America. Except wear rubber and be careful who you screw. See me next Friday, 'cause I got another show. Some people start living on before they die. Work a dead job just to scrape on by. But I keep Thank y'all so much.